Good evening to everyone. Welcome to the election night coverage of the regional general election in the region of Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. Okay, we are expecting results very soon. The polls are going to be closing in about a minute from now, and we expect the Liberal Party, which is similar to the Democrats in the USA, to win with a majority. Okay, we need 21 seats for a majority. These are FPTP system like the US is. Okay, we do each candidate will run for a specific seat with all the same population size. Okay, and we need whoever wins the most seats wins as well. And we expect the Liberal Party is leading the polls with 45%. You can check here. Sorry, here. Right now the polls have been saying that the Liberal Party has an advantage of about 10 percentage points. One says 20 percentage points, but the most is saying 10, 8, 3, 20, 10. So we expect a win for them, which would be nice because they have the Prime Minister. Mark Carney is Canada's Prime Minister, and we expect him to have at least a win here. As you can see here in the 2021, these were the results. Okay, as you can see here, each district has its own representative, like the US has, and the Liberals got 22 seats, just shy. They got 21 was the minimum for majority. They got 22 seats, 13 for the Conservatives, and the Conservatives are not like the Republican Party. They're more moderate. Okay, they're like the former Republican Party, like the Republican Party was before Donald Trump came in. Okay, and right now, okay, with the polls have closed, we've had about 1.7k 1.7k polling stations to report. Okay, I'm just gonna adjust this a bit. And right now we have 2 concurrent viewers. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. We already have the first one. Okay, this is very fast. I don't know where it is, to be honest, but we got a first one. As you can see here, 352 votes to 152. Just the first votes are coming in for the election. I don't know where the results are, to be honest. I mean, where are they? I don't know where are they, to be honest. I mean, I can't find. Oh, here. Corner Brook. The Liberals, Jim Parsons, the incumbent, is winning 65 to 28%. Okay, and this was a win, I think, for them. This was I don't know where it is, to be honest. Where it is, Corner Brook. Corner Brook here. Let's just find 9. So probably I can open this in not a point to just. Okay, it's here. It's a Liberal with a very big margin. So we expect the Liberals to win here in Corner Brook. And so far, yeah, they're winning it by about more than 30 points. That's 36 points or something. I'm sorry, that's actually 36 points exactly, as I said. So yeah, right now we still have about 42 polls to report. These are not so big districts, okay, because this is a very small region overall. Okay, now we have more results. We have 2 more polling stations. The Liberals are leading in all of it. Is Bourgio La Poile. I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. Liberals are winning 75 to 24. And here as well in Burin, Grand Bank, the Liberals are winning to 214 to 150. The point here will be crucial if the Liberals can actually get the majority, okay? Because the Liberals got a very small majority of 22 seats last time, okay? You need 21 to a majority. So if they can get less than 21, they need to make some agreements with the other parties, otherwise they can't have a government. Okay, so right now the popular vote is 58. Okay, now we have another polling station. For the first Conservative one here, Cape St. Francis, 10 points for the Conservatives right now. This is the St. John's metro area. As you can see here, you have more districts. Let's just check if this is actually a Republican district. I'm sorry. Cape St. Francis, I don't know where it is. It is here 40. It's a very Republican, I'm sorry, not Republican, just confusing the names, a very conservative district. Okay, right now it's coming in only 10 points. We expect the margin to widen up a little bit, otherwise it will not be great for the Conservatives. Okay, right now we're at 4 out of 1,665, so we still have a long way to go. Okay, the point is right now the Liberals are winning the popular vote by about 21 points. They won last time by about 10 points, as you can see here. Not here, I'm sorry. Here they won by about 48 to 38, so that was less than 10 points. The point here is we expect a lot of the Liberals to do well. Okay, they expect the Liberals to win here. If they don't win, that'll be just not according to the polls, even though the polls fail a lot of times. But okay, let's trust them just for a minute. They were right about the federal election this year, so let's give it a shot, at least right now. So, yeah, 4 out of 1,665. The votes are coming in pretty quickly. We have about 1.6 thousand votes already counted, okay? And we got in 2021, that's around 150,000, if you will. So we're not going to have a lot of votes. This is a very small region, okay? But, yeah, we need to wait, as always. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have a election night coverage as well in Virginia, when more votes or when we're going to have the New Jersey, also Virginia gubernatorial races, New York City mayoral, as well the California Proposition 50 about the redistricting in California. We expect the Democrats to win in a landslide, that California proposition. Now we got another polling place, and it's closer, and now we got this one here. This is Baia Verde Green Bay. Just such interesting names, I must admit. The Conservatives are winning, and there was an incumbent, so they expected to win. I don't know by how much margin. Let's just check here. Doye, I can't find it right here. Maybe they changed the name. I don't know. Maybe they changed the name, but this is a conservative seat. We expect the Conservatives to win. Right now we're at 5 out of 1,600. If this takes so long, I don't know. But right now it's 3-2. The Conservatives only got 12, so we expect them to get a little bit more, same. They were expected the Conservatives to get the same they got last time. So now the difference is only one vote. The Conservatives are now ahead not nationally, of course, just in this region. But 7 now. Now we got this one here, Cartwright, Lance Auclair. These are French names, okay. And oh god, one vote, one vote to 0, 100%. Okay, this doesn't matter, to be honest. It's the vote that is making the difference, but okay, only one vote in one polling place. How can that be possible? And right now we already have Buena Vista here in the east, and the Conservatives are winning by a landslide as well again. So this is so far 4-3. The Conservatives are actually leading. We don't expect this to happen, okay? But in the early results, they're actually leading, and we already have 2.5 thousand votes casted. We already have a little bit more than that because, okay, now we only have these 4 parties. Okay, now we're at 7. This is taking 7 minutes, and we only have 7. If this takes so long, probably would not be great because I have more things to do. But we expect this not to be so slow. I would say that that way. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Leave your like if you're new. But yeah. Right now it's taking a bit. I mean, we expect a lot when it comes to the U.S. I'm expecting the Democrats to win Virginia by around 7. The Republicans win Virginia by about. I'm sorry, the Republicans not. The Democrats win Virginia by about 7, and the Democrats win New Jersey by about 3. It's going to be a very competitive race in New Jersey. Now we got another one. Let's just check. Now another liberal one. I'm sorry, conservative, and it's here. Placentia West, Bayview, Bayview, or however you say that in French, because I'm not a huge French person. Okay, but right now this is a 72. It's only 21 votes. So I'm sorry, 29 votes. This is very preliminary results. I just want to check. We only have one poll from many places. At least they're counting the votes. Okay, that's nice. And now we only have 8 out of 1,665. It's taking a little bit, I must admit. And now, yeah, 1,000. Look at the difference. Only about 12 votes, 14 votes. I'm sorry. So if you wanna, we're gonna have a new video on Thursday about the how can the midterms influence the 2028 cycle. Okay, Then we're gonna have on Saturday a video about how is the Rust Belt changing in the recent years from being so democratic, like the blue wall. It was the so-called blue wall, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. I said it like not in a so great way, but okay. And how it changed it for being so blue, the possible reasons about its change. And we're gonna have in on Sunday the update, the all important update about the election in Virginia and in New Jersey with new data from early vote. Right now, today, the the Republicans got a differential of about 10 points in terms of the turnout in the early vote, and that is great. Republicans need around 10 to 12 points, or even I would say 12 to 14, to actually make a difference. If they don't, the Democrats are going to win, and we expect ultimately for them to win. Now we got more polling places. We're at 11 out of 1,665, and the Liberals are now ahead. We got, I think it was this one, Fortune Bay, Cape La Hune, however you say this. I don't know how the names. I know, of course, Canada speaks two languages, French and English, but still they are translating this. I don't know if that's the name translated or something. I don't know, to be honest. But right now, yeah, 6 to the Liberals. 4. We got another one. I don't know where it was here. Carbonier. I don't know. Trinity. Bay de Verde. However, I don't know how to say this. I'm sorry. But this is already a big chunk of votes. Look at this, almost 700 votes. And the Liberals are winning 60 to 34. Let's just check this one. Carbonnier, where it is. It's here. So 23, and I don't know where it is, but at least it is a Liberal win. Okay, I don't know why this map is not so high quality. Okay, and right now we're at 15, and we're actually getting a little bit more progress, and Liberals are getting a 6 percentage points differential here. That's pretty impressive, okay? And right now we got more here as well, Gander, or however it's going to be said. I don't know, this is still 1-0. Okay, this one with the Cartwright Lansor-Auclair was the one that was 1-0 for the Conservatives, now is 122 to 53 for the Liberals, and this is supposed to be Liberal, so yeah, right now we don't see any pickup, I think. It's only incumbents leading, which is always interesting to see, but I think it's only incumbents they're leading right now, and we're at 18 now, and it's 7-6. So the Conservatives already have 6. They don't have 6, but they're already leading in 6. These are not called races. We didn't even call one race. We were leading in 6, and they won in 2021 13. So actually they're almost there. Okay. The lead now is 14 points between the Liberals and the Conservatives. But we expect here in the Metro, okay, now we have the first independent winning here. No, it's not an independent, it's the New Democratic Party is winning here. Jim Dean is also an incumbent, but is winning in St. John's Center constituency, okay? Very interesting as well. And yeah, let's just wait a little bit more. Yeah, this I don't expect too much of an interest of the American people in this election, nor even Canadian, I would say. But if you wanna support the channel, I'm gonna be very happy about it. Okay. But yeah. And yeah, that's it. Now we're at 22. The difference is now 12 points. I expect this to be faster, at least when more votes are coming in. Otherwise, it will be very, very slow, and we don't want that. Of course, we want the enthusiasm, but we still don't want things to be so slow. Okay, Jim Dean is the leader of the. Yeah, I suspect. I think it's the only. I don't know if he's only the only MP here. Let's just check. No, the New Democratic Party got 2, so that's the only one of 2. And yeah, we expect him to win here. He's an incumbent, so yeah. Okay, we got the New Fairyland here, Avalon. The Liberals are winning. I think this is supposed to be. Okay, this is supposed to be a conservative seat. Okay, right now I think it's this one here. Yeah, that one. And so far it's going Liberal, but it's only 1 out of 49. So you expect in the conception base south, it's going for and it's also an incumbent. So Yeah, right now we do have some early results, but the Liberals are winning by 10, 8, 8, 1. And if you want to support the channel, you can donate to the link I sent right now to the chat. If you want, of course, you're not forced to do it, just in a sense of supporting my work, because this sometimes, right now it's already almost 0 a.m. midnight in Portugal, and sometimes, and yeah, this is not so easy, at least if you understand it. So if you want to support, I'm gonna be very appreciated. But yeah, about the results, we're at 881. The Liberals, I mean, the strongest areas for the Liberals, as you can see here, is around, just you have a little bit in the city, and then a little bit here around in the island as well. This year we expect a new NDP seat to be in the island, in this part, in this northern part of the New Labrador region. Okay, now the Conservatives are having 9 seats. They just need 4 to be in the 13 they had, I think. Yeah, 13. So yeah, I don't know where the new seat was, to be honest. Okay, let's just check. Because here we're still missing a lot. We don't even have one elected so far. I think it was, I don't know, exploits here, probably exploits, and it's very close, but it's expected to be, I didn't know about this provincial election. Yeah, it's a provincial election in Canada, in this very small region of Newfoundland and Labrador. It's a very small election. I just did a live stream because it was nice to cover. My goal here is to have election night coverage for every election in English speaking countries, okay? And as I knew this election was coming, I said, okay, let's go, let's do it, okay? It's not a very important election, but it's crucial for the Liberals to win, okay? Because it's like you are the party in power, you have the prime minister, and you want to have, of course, as many wins as you can, provincially speaking, okay? So we already have 38 out of 1,000. That is taking very long, actually, to count votes, because we only have about 6,000 votes. I don't know where the hell they're doing, but okay, what the hell they're doing, but okay. We only have 2% of the vote reported, and like almost 15, more than 15 minutes, 16 minutes. But yeah, now 44, that's better. Okay, I don't know where the votes came in, to be honest, but now the Conservatives are at 10, so they just need 3 to get the 13. Of course, it's all leading, there's not called, but okay. Where the new votes? Okay, let's just check. This is supposed to be, I think this is supposed to be the Conservative. I'm gonna say Republican again. Yeah, it is. That district is Republican, but somehow it says incumbent for the Liberals. Not Republican, Conservative. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe some mistake. I don't know. Maybe a by-election, special election there in the district. Maybe like that. But right now it's only that's a very big difference. 50 points actually. But yeah, we're still missing a lot of votes. I don't know if that district here, I think it was this one. Yeah, now we're at 5. That one was the 1 to 0 votes here, and right now we're getting, of course, getting more votes, but it's still very small. There's very small districts, okay? Those are very small districts because this is a very small region. Right now the Liberals are at 11. And then we got 9 for the Conservatives, and we don't even have the new. At least we suspect the second new Democratic Party district here in the Labrador West constituency. Okay. So yeah, right now we're at 47 out of 1,665, so still missing a lot, and this is taking longer than I expected, but I don't know how can this be possible, to be honest, because right now I have 7,000 votes, and last time we got 150,000 or something, so looks like there might be polling stations that are very small, like 10 votes or something. At least that's the only explanation possible for this. But if you have any question about US or about the November general election or the midterms, you can ask, and I'm going to be very happy to answer, okay? Right now the Liberals got another, at least they're leading in another seat, and we already have almost everything here. We have reporting 23 seats, yeah, and there are 42, I think, or 41, or 40, I think it were 40. So 40 and we already have 23. being reported, okay? Somehow, okay, Alonso Claire, we got another polling station here, and it's now 181 to 86. The incumbent is winning, so nothing to worry about there. I still suspect here, let's just check, not here, here, and the incumbent is losing in Topsail Paradise or something like that, and it's 52 to 35. So you understand, these very small numbers, okay? Does Canada has a midterm election? No, I don't think they have, because they are not presidential, okay? They're not presidential systems, even though we can have. But Argentina has a midterm election. If you want to have a coverage of that, I'm gonna make a poll in the community tab about Argentina's election. We're gonna have midterm election in the end of the month. Okay, I think it is 26th or something of October, of course. But Canada does not have. Okay, Canada has a prime minister, Mark Carney, who was elected in like some months ago, and he was elected in a majority. I'm sorry, almost a majority. He did not get a majority by a very small margin. But it was interesting because the Conservatives were expected to win by a very small, by a very big margin. But then it came all of the Trump tariffs and all of that, and then they all gone out. And that was interesting. And right now we already have 68, so we're actually doing some progress right now, and that's interesting to see. But it's actually taking a bit. It's taking, I would say, more than I expected, because even though we have 11,000 of the votes already, so that's actually something. Yeah, that's it. I mean, they take so much long to count the votes. It's really, I'm disappointed with the results. I mean, what do you expect? I think it was expected for the. I'm not Canadian as you know, but I think it was expected for the Liberals to win. So probably or Conservative, but I think it was expected for the Liberals to win here. At least all the polls said that. Okay, and by a substantial margin. At least more than 10 percentage points. And right now the lead is only 7, but we expect the lead to stretch it out a bit. And right now the Conservatives are leading in 12. Okay, now we got the new district here, as I said we were going to get. No? Okay, now we're getting this. This one is interesting. Look, 6 to 3. This is so fun. There's so fun results here in Mount Sisio, or however you say this, okay? Or Skio, I don't know. But the NDP is winning so far 6 to 3 votes, and the Liberal, which is the incumbent, Sarah, is getting 0 votes. Of course, it's not going to happen, okay? She's not going to get 0 votes. And 79 now. So we're actually, bit by bit, we're getting a little bit progress there. And you see the difference here is only 5 points, 5.4 points. So we expect the lead to stretch, but we never know. Yeah, this I expected. It was the live stream is not getting too much people as the others in the US were getting, but that's expected. These are not so important elections, not even for the Canadians. It's understandable, I would say. Okay, now we got another seat, and it's an incumbent that is losing so far in Labrador West, but it's a minuscule percentage of the vote. But right now it's interesting, because it's the Liberals are winning by a very big margin. So this could be one of the losses, if you will, for the New Democratic Party in this constituency, because right now they're losing by a very big margin, more than 50 points. They're actually in 3rd place, and they can lose this. And if they lose, the Liberals are going to get one more seat, at least so far. We don't even have one seat projected, okay? We do have 2 independents winning, I don't know where. Let's just check here something. Okay, that one is an incumbent losing here. No, it's not. I mean, we could have, since 2021, probably we had some special elections. That's why many districts are not incumbents, are not having the incumbents we expected. But right now, for example, here, Humber, Grossmorn, or however you say it, the Conservatives are winning by 3 percentage points, about 20 votes, not even 20 votes. That's only 2 out of 44 polls. Polling stations reporting. Right now we already have 108. So we're actually doing some progress. It's almost midnight in Portugal. I don't know which time is in Canada. It's 7 p.m. in New York, but I don't know. Probably it's the same time zone. I don't know. And yeah. But if you can share the live stream to people who might be interested about this, I'm gonna be very happy, because right now, yeah, this is not going so well. But I expect it. It's not a very important election, okay? So it's actually expected at some degree. It's 6:44. Yeah, it's the same in New York, okay? It's interesting. It's the time zone, so but okay, it's the same. Now we got 118, and the lead is only about now. Now they have 15 to 15. I think it was a flip between the Conservatives and the Liberals. I don't know where. Let's just check here. The New Democratic Party is still winning in both, but I don't know where the lead was. That was a flip because it was 16 for the Conservatives, and right now, I'm sorry, for the Liberals, and right now it's 15. So it might be, it happened something, okay? Probably here. No, it was not here. Yeah, but right now the lead is very small. We expect the lead to be much bigger, so probably we're getting results from conservative friendly areas, and then we need to wait for more. Okay. But even though we have very small number of people watching the live stream, we already have 1 hour of 1 hour watched in this live stream, which is very nice. Thank you guys. We're on track to the monetization. Okay, we need, as you know, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. Right now we have 73, and we have 602 hours of viewed. Of course, we need, as you know, 4,000. I expect, at least for me, a lot in the live stream of the U.S. gubernatorial and also mayoral races in November. It's less than a month from now, about 20 days from now. 20 days from now, 21 days, I think. So right now, the lead has been closing in a bit, 5 percentage points there. I don't know if you have more votes here. We do have more votes, and we do have 2 out of 27. I think we have more votes, and the incumbent is losing now by 50 points. Still the same. I probably didn't get votes. I don't know. But right now, yeah, the Conservatives are winning in many parts here. We still have this one missing here, Humber Bay of Islands. It's an independent. I'm sorry, we don't have this missing. This is an independent winning. That's why it's a different color, okay? And we're missing votes, I think, or not. We have 36, so we're still missing 4 constituencies, I think, to report votes. Probably here. Yeah, here is one, and it's a it's a conservative constituency. At least it was in the past. And we're still missing. Okay, now we got another one here. This was the New Democratic Party that was leading here in Mount Sisio, or however you say it. And right now we have the Liberal, as expected, winning here. So yeah, if you wait some minutes, this will go back eventually to its. Now we have 74 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you for the 74th subscriber. I don't know who the guy was, but thank you personally if you're the one who subscribed to the channel. And yeah. Right now, Sarah is winning as expected, and this one is expected as well. Right now, we're still missing a lot of polling stations. Cape St. Francis, we're still missing. But yeah, right now we're at 170. So actually doing some progress. I expect this to be finished in about 1 hour from now, or an hour and a half. I subscribed just now. Thank you for your subscription. Probably we can have more election night coverages of Canada's elections. Probably as well, more videos about Canada as well. That will be great, and about the UK as well, because they're English speaking countries, okay? And I think my public is mainly US right now. I think we can expand it. Although Canada right now I have 10% of my public is Canada, so actually it's the second biggest country apart from the US, which is like 80%. But yeah, thank you for your subscription. Very happy. But yeah, 184. So we're actually doing some progress. We have about not even like 15% of the vote reported, which is nice. It's nice to see as well. And 16 for the Liberals, 15 for the Conservatives. If this ends right now, the Conservatives are gonna have 2 more seats than they had starting coming into this night, okay, which is a win. If you get more seats, it's always a win. But yeah, right now, and the lead is actually closed, so we're actually getting 4 percentage points regionally, of course, in this region, but it was expected to be 10. Okay, many polls said 10. Only one poll, I think, said this could be more competitive, as you can see here. The poll said 3, but okay, it was an online poll, probably not as great as many other ones. But right now the conservatives are not getting 37%; they're getting much more than that. They're getting 43. So actually, if the polls are actually that wrong, I don't know, but never say. You never know. I'm sorry. So it's still 16 to 15, and now we have 193 polling stations reporting. Let's just check here this one because I wanna. Yeah, now the new Democratic Party is gone here. Even though he started ahead, it's gone. Here is still he's still leading, but this is an incumbent one, and the next one is here. It's still the same results, so we don't have more news there. Okay. And yeah, there's 209 polling stations now reporting, which is about 12.5% of the vote, which is great to see as well. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna make a quick break of about 5 minutes. I'm gonna be back 5 minutes from now because with more results probably. Right now it's 16 for the Conservatives and 17 for the Liberals. It's gonna be a very tough race to know if the Liberals can actually get the majority or can actually stay with the majority. I'm gonna be back in about 5 minutes from now. Okay, very short break. I'm gonna be back. I'm back, guys. Now we have the first two MPs elected, okay? One from the Liberal Party and one from the Conservative Party. So right now I have 20 from the Liberals leading and 15 from the Progressive Conservative, which is interesting because look at this, it's Progressive Conservative. I just found the name of the party very interesting, okay? Because it says Progressive and Conservative, probably they're two opposite things, but right now it's in the same. It's the same. That's the name of the party. But the main goal here is look at the difference. Look at the difference. 47 and 42. This was not what the poll said. Okay, and if this ends up like that, it will be a tremendous defeat by the pollsters for the pollsters again, because the pollsters are very nice, as you know. They always do the same thing and they always fail. Okay. Right now the New Democratic Party is leading in 3. What the hell is happening? Let's just check it. Okay, now this is expected. St. John Center is an incumbent. Okay, this is not expected at all. It's only the first polling station reporting, and this one is actually the 4th. But yeah, it's very close. Okay, but it's interesting. Now we have this one is projected, as you can see here, and that one is also projected. So yeah. Could be interesting at least to watch, but it's already projected most of it. Right now we have about 20% of the vote already reported, so it's in about 30 minutes. If this continues like that, we expect this to be ending in about 2 hours from now. Okay, I expect it to be faster, but we never know. Okay, I'm gonna be here at least for an hour. I would say even an hour and a half, but we'll see. So this was when but this is a big win. Look at the 74-22. I think it was the same. I don't know if you can find it, but let's check here. Results. This was the results. You can see 178,000 votes casted. But what is the name? Bay Vert Green Bay. Okay, let's just check here. Bay Vert Green Bay. Here's the Liberal. Liberal. Oh God. Yeah, this was a Liberal seat. Right now it's Conservative, and it was by a very lopsided margin. I mean, I don't understand these results at all. I mean, this probably was a special election, but okay. This one, Fortune Bay, Cape La Hoon, where it is. Fortune Bay, Cape La Hoon here, 68 for the Liberals and 39 for the... No, here, 68 for the Liberals in the 40% margin. This is 60% margin. So 50% margin. That is interesting. Instead of 40 is a 50, but still it's very early to take any conclusions because it's only 15 out of 29 and some weird results I must admit. Here we already have 6 out of 27 and the New Democratic Party looks like so far is going to lose here, and if it does, the Liberals are going to win. And the Liberals right now have 20 seats. You have about 37, 35, 37, 39. We only have one seat to be reported. I don't know where the seat is. Probably here. No, here? Here. And this is a Liberal. So right now, if this goes everything accordingly, leading plus the district that is Liberal incumbent, right now we don't have votes, it's going to be 21 seats for the Liberals. That's the sufficient for a majority. As you can see here, 21 seats for a majority. That is interesting. That's great news for the Liberals. The Liberals probably going to win the election. We already knew that coming into this night, but okay, we never know until we're counting votes. Okay, counting votes. 357, so we're almost at 400 polling stations reported, and right now it's very early. But this lead, I mean, the lead has been closing in. Now it's only, look at this. It's about not even 3. It's 2.9. Can the Progressive Conservative Party actually win the majority? Okay, right now it's 21. Look at this, 21 for the Liberals, and I suspected it was the seat I was mentioning. I think it was this one. And right now, yeah, as you can see here, nice and easy. Right now, the Liberals are on track to get a majority. They have 21 seats. They have 1 seat, and they're leaning in another 20 seats. So right now, if you consider leading plus elected, they're at 21 total seats, which is enough to have a majority. Right now, the Democratic Party lost another seat. Of course, they lost the lead the they lost another seat in terms of the leading count in the vote we have already counted. I think it was one of this one. It was probably Virginia Waters. I don't know. Probably St. John's West. It was something around here. I don't know which one, to be honest, but it was something around there. And right now, but if the Conservatives actually end up at 15, that's actually a win because they got 13 in last election, so that's actually a win, if you will. But of course, if they fail to get to the Liberals below the majority level, that's a lose. That's actually as well not a so great thing. Now we have another projection, Buena Vista, which is an interesting name as well, but the Conservatives are having a 75-20 in Buena Vista. Let's just check how that one was in. That was a big one, a 50, but 58 for the Conservatives. Right now they're getting much more than that. They got 1,000 votes in terms of difference, 1,000 and they have 800, so they almost have that. But this is only 15 out of 50 polling stations reporting, so still have more than we have more than the double, okay, more than triple, I would say, like that. But this is the second win for the Conservatives. It's a big win. Of course, it's here, as we mentioned, Buena Vista before. Right now, we're still missing this one to flip. This should flip anytime soon when more votes are coming in. Right now, we're at 424 polling stations, so we're actually doing some progress. We're at 25% reporting. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick break when it reaches about 50% reporting, okay? But yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Leave your like leave your like as well. It will help a lot the channel. But yeah, now we have another win for the Conservatives, okay? Terra Nova, or Terra Nova, I don't know how to say it, because in Portuguese, if you want to say this name in Portuguese, because this is a name in Portuguese, we call it Terra Nova, okay? And that means, in English, if you translate it from Portuguese to English, that means new town, okay? New town, which is an interesting name, Terra Nova, or Terra Nova, if you want to pronounce it in English, I don't know. But this is a win right now by 30 points for the Conservative Party. It's an incumbent as well winning it. But let's just check here, 63%, where it is, 53%. So actually the Conservatives are doing much better in many places, at least so far, okay? Emphasizing so far because we never know until things are done counting, but so far they're doing better, at least right now, okay? It could change, it could dramatically change, but right now is going great, okay? And now we have the first, it's only a hole as you can see here, but right now we have the first one here for the independents. Edie Joyce won here in Humber Bay of Islands, okay, 73 to, let's just check here, Humber Bay of Islands, where it is here, 72, so actually it's getting now 73. It's mostly the same, more or less. But okay. Sorry. And right now the lead is very close here, only 3.3 differential here, about 2,000, not even 2,000 votes in the. Right now the votes we already have counted. Let's just check here something. Right now it's 30 out of 53. Okay. The point is now the Liberals are getting 22 seats. That's what they get last time. Okay. If they get 22 seats, it's not a surprise. They got last time, so if they get again, it's the same thing. But if they actually can get below 21, I'm surprised the Independent can get a seat. But it's not only one. It's another one here, I think. No, this one was projected. Sorry. We already have the Independents winning another seat here in Mount Pearl, Southlands. It's also an incumbent, so I mean it's expected. They're incumbents, so it's expected to be re-elected. This is the closest races, at least so far. The popular vote, you have numerous regions. Avalon here, Central, East, Labrador, Metro. Metro right now is, look at this, the Liberals are winning. The Liberals tend to win in the cities, okay, that's expected. Right now, this is the closest wins. The closest races, not wins, at least so far. And it's mostly Liberal ones, Okay, this one is an incumbent conservative, but this is an incumbent conservative is losing so far. This one is a liberal, okay, but it's a very small margin, like 3 votes, 28 votes. So it's going to be interesting to watch those elections, okay. Right now we already have 480, so we're almost approaching 500. 500 polling stations reporting. That means we're at 30% in, okay. But yeah. But yeah, 497 right now. The lead is closing again. Now it's only about 2.8. It's actually interesting if this actually flips. Right now the Liberals lost one. They were getting 22 now, and right now they were getting 21. I don't know what it changed. Look at this. It's a tie. Very interesting, a tie. 768, 768, 48.9, 48.9. That's interesting. Okay. And that Fogo Islands Cape for Friels, or I don't know how to say it. It's only 3 votes. And the next 3 are in our Liberals. They're winning so far by 28, 55, and 80 votes. Okay, which is, I don't know why they say that this. Okay, they say it's a tie. Right now I changed something. The margin increased for some reason in some places. But yeah, 21 to 15. Right now the lead is closing in again. 4.8 now. So we're at 30% in right now. $515, so still waiting for more. This takes a lot of time. I mean, right now the lead is closing again. Now it's 2.7. If this ends right now, and we have about like 50,000 votes in, it's more than that. It's, I would say, 60,000 votes. In 2021, we got 178,000, so we're actually almost at halfway in. Okay, that's interesting as well. But let's just check here something. The closest wins right now, the closest races, top sale parity. Okay, I don't know what happened. Okay, that was interesting. I don't know. My internet just broke for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm sorry for the somehow the live stream stopped working. I don't know. I think I'm back. If you're there, you can say something, because I think I'm now back. I'm surprised independent. I want the PC to win. Yeah, I mean, of course not gonna win, but at least if they can make the Liberals without a majority, that would be a win. Okay, now we have another win for the progressive conservatives. Okay, Stefan Villa, porte à porte, however you say it in French, a big win here, 72 to 25, and that's already not a long number of polls reported, not a big number. Let's just check here, 72 in Stefan Villa, where it is. 59. So actually the Conservatives doing much better right now. Again, okay, but I want results. I want full results. Otherwise, it will be very, very tough to compare. I just want to go to these results here to check if there's something here that's already almost everything counted. But still, Bay Vert here, we checked that previously. That one was a Liberal seat, That's why I don't understand. Probably it was a special election. I don't know how to say it, but I think it was a special election. But yeah, you're back. Yeah, I'm back. I mean, I don't know what happened to the internet, but somehow it stopped working for, and then I was speaking just for myself for some reason, but it was interesting. But at least I think it like took like 2 minutes or something, and I was back, so it was not too much of a big deal. Right now, the Liberals are leading in 22. Right now, I'm sorry, their total races are 22. I don't know what happened. Probably a change in. I don't know if it was okay. It was in Fairland. Okay, this was what was a tie between the Conservatives and the Republicans, and I'm sorry, the Conservatives and the Liberals. And right now, it's a win for the, at least so far. The Liberals are winning by 4 points, which is nothing, but okay. And look at this: the Liberals are winning many seats by a very small margin. Only 4 seats, 9 seats, 31 seats, 34 seats. So you can see that this can change very fast. And if these 4 seats change, they're going to be below the water level of the majority, which is a 22 seats. Right now they're getting 21 seats. Right now they're getting one more, as you can see here from the bars. Okay, the Conservatives already have 4. They got 13 out. Right now the lead is only 2 points. 2 points. Okay, 2 points regionally. So this is going to be very interesting. Can the Conservatives actually win this? Okay, not win in terms of the seats, but actually making the Liberals not getting a majority. And if that happens, it's going to be huge. Okay, it's going to be really huge. We have almost 40% of the vote counted. That is huge. We're getting the votes. They're very fast, actually. Almost 40%. We're almost into an hour of this live stream, an hour after polls closed. And let's just check if you have more votes here. We're now at almost finishing the count here. We're at 80% of the vote or something. And the Conservatives are still staying with the 72-22 margin in Bayvert. And let's just check here. 10 points. Look at this, 95-5 in Torngat, Torngat Mountains. I don't know how to say it, but let's check here. Let's just check. That was 89 for the conservatives. Right now they're getting 95. So actually, I think the Conservatives are doing better. Okay, probably not like by much better, but actually they're doing better. Okay, they're doing better. Not a win for the Liberals in Bourg-la-Poile, I don't know how to say it again. And Michael King is winning 60-37. Let's just check here. 87. I don't know what is happening right now. These margins are not the same in any terms. Maybe you guys know more than me about this, but I don't know what's happening, to be honest. Right now, let's check here something. Look at the lead. The lead is now 2.2 points. Look at this. The 5 closest races right now are all Liberal. We just need one to flip, because right now the Liberals are at 21 total. They need 21 to the majority. They need to win every seat they're leading right now. And if that's going to happen or not, we don't know. Okay, we need to check. There's another seat here they're probably going to win, which is St. John's East, Quiddy, Vidi, or however you want to say it. But yeah, we're at 40 now, 40% in. We're actually doing some progress very quickly. Okay, 705 polling stations reporting now. Let's check here something. Still very close margins here. A percentage point there, 2.1 here, 2.8, 3.5, 5. It's gonna be close. I don't know where the closest was 53 in last election. So right now, okay, the widest margin was 2.3k, and right now we already have here. That's only 2k, but probably gonna be more than that. I just want to check if you do have more votes, but the Conservatives looks like they're doing much better right now in many places. Okay, I don't know if they can flip something. No, not here, not there, not there, not there as well. probably here, Topsail Paradise, they're now 21 votes, yeah. They need to flip Topsail Paradise for the Conservatives needs to win Topsail Paradise, okay? It's impossible. Many of these seats are not competitive at all, that's why the problem is so difficult for them to win. Okay, here, Carboneer, Trinity Bay de Verde. Maybe they can flip this one. They have a really good night. They need to be winning here in Placentia, West Bellevue. They need to win this, okay? Very close right now. Probably it's here, yeah, it's here, 67 votes. But they need to win there. Yeah. Okay, right now we have like 45% of the vote. And I think I'm gonna do a quick break right now. Again, I'm sorry, but I mean, we don't have too much of new news, okay? We need to wait for more stuff to be reported. And we're gonna be back probably in 5 minutes from now. And let's see if the Liberals can actually get a majority, because this will be a dead hit until the end if the Liberals can actually get a majority. Okay, I'll be back soon in 5 minutes from now, and we'll see you. So, I'm back, and now look at this. The Liberals are now getting 19. They're leading in 19, or either leading or elected. That's impressive. I mean, many people said this could be a very huge win for the Liberals. The polls all said that, but right now we can see that the Conservatives can actually win this. I'm really saying this, okay? Because right now, okay, the Liberals now getting 20, but still they're not getting a majority, which is not so great news for them, okay? They're terrible news, if you will. They can actually lose this one so far, okay? It's very close. Labrador West, probably it's already here. As you can see here, the two closest ones are Liberals, and out of the 7, 2 are Conservatives and the 5 are Liberals. So, yeah. We're already starting projecting something here, some races around the central area of St. John's, I think. Yeah, they're still leaning in this one, the Independent. That will be crucial because that will be a win for the New Democratic Party. That will be a loss for the Liberals one, the Liberal Party. Right now we're at 50% in. Don't forget, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like. And yeah, right now we're at 848 polls. We're at 50%. No, I think that's the well one. That was already gone. The popular vote, as you can see here, is very close. I mean, this is not the popular vote here is very close. 1.3 points overall. We're at 90,000 votes already reported. That's brutal. Let's just check here by region if you can check something. Look, central region, it's huge for the Conservatives, and probably the metro area is huge for the Liberals because that one is the one that they're getting the highest percentage of votes, 49 to 31. Okay, the other ones are very close, and the Conservatives are winning everything, apart from Avalon, but it's very close. It's the metro area that is making the Liberals to win this, okay? But yeah, every vote counts. 866 right now. I mean, you can use light mode. Oh god, this is terrible. How can anyone use this? I don't know. Right now the lead is only 1,200 votes. It's 1.3 percentage points. I mean, 185 right now. The lead is closing in more. Now it's 1,100 votes. That's now only 1.1 percentage points. It's even closing in more. And now Topsail Paradise is at 0.4. This is an incumbent. He's barely winning. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Look here, we're almost finishing the count. It's a big lead. Look at this, it's a very big lead here. That's actually a big lead as well here in Hamburg Grossmoor. Another big lead, not big lead, it's only 3 percentage points, it's only about 100 votes. Probably it's here as well. But yeah. Now, 900 polling stations, and now the lead is 0.9. Look at this, 0.9 between both, and now it's only about 900. It's 900 votes differential. This is getting very, very close. Actually, this is getting very close. And right now, Paradise is still standing for the Liberals, but the closest races right now are the Liberals. If the Conservatives can actually flip, okay, Labrador West now flipped. This is actually interesting. This one, as I said, this could actually happen. And right now it's actually going for one vote, just one vote. Your vote matters. It's one vote. Right now it's separating both candidates. And this means right now the Conservatives are getting 17 and the Liberals 19. and it's only 0.8 right now. It's 900 votes. It's getting very, very close. Okay, now we got another projection. Waterford Valley. Okay, Waterford is actually a city in Ireland, I think. Also a city in Ireland. And this is halfway almost. It's more than halfway. This is 48% in Waterford. Let's check here. 67 to 57. I mean, I don't know what is happening to the Liberal Party, but they're not getting the votes they had 4 years ago. At least so far. This can change and can change dramatically, but so far they're not getting the votes they need. And the closest races right now, apart from Labrador West, are all Liberals. And if they flip the 4, the Conservative is going to be at, and it's all the Conservative, it is, the Conservative is going to be at 21, the majority, okay? But right now this is not looking great. Okay, I mean, let's check the two new Democratic Party races. St. John's Center here, 59 to 26, 16 out of 37, okay? And then here, 15 out of 45, and it's a... Okay, this is not a big lead by any means, but this one is a big lead. It's going to be a hold for the independent. Now it's at 936. The lead right now is 0.6, 700 votes. 700 votes. Another projection right now in Conception Bay East Bell Island, okay. 60 for the Liberals. We're almost at more than halfway in. 60 for the Liberals in Conception Bay South. No, Bay East, I'm sorry. Where it is. Conception. It's not this one, this is Bay South. It's here. This was actually a Conservative win. Right now it's going to Liberal. That's why I don't understand many of these previous races. Probably they got a lot of by-election races. That's why this is so weird, okay? But yeah, but right now we're at, in terms of elected MPs, we're at 6 for the Liberals and 5 for the Conservatives. And in terms of the differential between both candidates, we're at 0.5% between both. 44.4 for the Liberals, 43.9 for the Conservatives. Remember last time was not anything like this. Was like this, 48.24, 48.24. It was a 10 points difference, and right now it's not turning to be a 10 points difference. It could potentially happen, but at least so far it's not turning out to be a 10 points difference. $968 right now. The lead right now is 0.6. It extended a bit, not a lot, but extended just a bit. We already have 3 hours watched in this live stream. That's amazing. I mean, even if we don't have too much out of viewers. We only have 2 concurrent viewers, about 31 views or something. But still, it's great to have a so much wider. Yeah, I don't know let's check some advice here. Okay, right now 988. Okay, and we didn't get any projection. But look, Labrador West is still standing. Topsail Paradise still standing by 12 votes. Placentia West, and it's all very competitive, like within 60 votes. Let's just check here if this actually ended. It's not, but it's almost there. And right now the lead is a bit, it is stretched out a bit for the Liberals. Right now it's 0.7, okay? 0.7% difference, and it's 600 votes. 600 votes. Okay, now we're almost at 60% reported. We're actually doing some progress right now. So, okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, 18 for the Liberals, 18 for the Conservatives. And right now, yeah, I don't care about the difference. We already have more than 100,000 votes reported, but look at this, 18 to 18. That is huge. That is huge. What happened? I don't know what happened. Was Topsail Paradise? Was it 12 votes lead for the Liberals? Right now is a 12. Is an 9 votes lead for the Conservatives. And you still have votes here, 3 that could potentially flip. If those flip, we can have the Conservatives actually winning this. The point is not that. I mean, I don't know what selected that one. Let's just check here just for the matter. Okay. But we already have many of the Liberal seats here in the city. They're already projected. We're still waiting for Mount Sisio and Mount Pearl North and also St. John's West. But somehow they're still holding it in St. John's East. Even though this is a Liberal incumbent, they're still holding there for some reason. I don't know why. It's very close here. It's a 0.5. 0.5 there is 700 votes. But we're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. We're more than 60% reported. And this is going to be a nail biter until the end in terms of who's going to win this. Because we don't know. Right now, 40 still the same lead. You need to wait. Okay, now we got another projection. The Independent is holding Paul Lane in Mount Pearl Southlands. Okay, 53 to 31 for the Liberals and the 11.5 for the Conservatives. But that's actually not a hold. And now, right now, they have 2 holds and 2 wins for the Independents in this election. Okay. So right now it's 1,048, still at 1818. The lead is still 0.6. I just want to check the margins if they here, because that one, if this happens, it's going to be a pickup for the New Democratic Party, and this one is still holding it by now by 100 votes in Labrador West. So that will be a crucial win for the Conservatives. And the New Democratic Party already lost. It's going to be between the Conservatives and the Liberals. 7. Okay, this one flipped. Look at this. The Conservatives are now leading. Okay, so actually, even though the poll said such bullshit, right now we're actually seeing the Progressive Conservative Party winning this, at least so far. Emphasizing so far. Don't make it a party right now because it could potentially shift, but at least it's great. Okay. Right now we have a PC hold riding here in Torgat Mountains. Okay, that is a hold. 95% for the Conservatives and 4. That one was a big win as well, but was not by that margin. Okay, Torgat here it was by 88, 89 if you round it up. 94 right now. That's a big win. It was a big win in the past, but right now it's a bigger win. Right now it actually flipped again because of Louisport Twillingate, and this is going to be very, very close. As you can see here, 41-50. We already have 9 polling. We still have 9 polling places reporting, but yeah, 7 votes. Now Topsail Paradise is 62 votes, 78 in Placentia. Fairland at 162 actually is extending a bit of the lead there. Okay, now we have 2 difference. Gander now, 58 to 39. That's a big win for the I'm sorry, not for the Democrats, for the Liberals. Gander here, let's just check for a minute. 71 for the Liberals, 58. Okay, okay. Harbor Grace Port de Grave, where it is. Harbor Grave, Harbor. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna be very stupid, probably. Here, 71 for the Liberals, 58 for the Liberals. Okay, and right now, and we have almost 70% reporting. Okay. Have almost still 1818, and right now the Conservatives are still 400 votes below, 350 if you want to be more precise about that. And right now Lewisport Twillingate is 4 votes differential, 4 votes, 2,100 to 2,096. It's gonna be very close until the end. Okay, you know what's happening there. And then we have this 3 for the, but that one is a big margin. At least Fogo is still a long way to go, but Fairland is at least right now almost 4 percentage points, and Topsail Paradise we still have almost 20 to go. But that's the interesting part about this. We don't know who's gonna win. It's gonna be very competitive until the end. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Okay. I mean, this is very interesting because the polls will fail by a lopsided margin. At least the poll said the Liberals were going to win by a very big margin right now. I don't know if they're going to win or not, because probably the Conservatives can actually win this. I'm sorry, the Liberals can actually still win this, but it's like a bit by the lopsided margin. Many people were saying, at least the polls were saying, and yeah, I mean, polls are not so great, and people sometimes value the polls that too much. And so you said I keep losing connection. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening, to be honest. Let me just do something. Okay, I'm gonna be back. I don't know if it is better. I mean, I tried to do something. Please tell me if it is better. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening to my internet today. To be honest, I'm sorry, you guys. Normally, this just don't happen. Okay, this just doesn't happen. But something is happening today. Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry. Please tell me if it is working at least better. Okay, because YouTube is saying that it's having poor quality. The live stream, very interesting results are actually doing better. And right now, another win here in St. John's West. And let me just do something here. I mean, is it better? Because I don't know what's happening to my internet. I mean, is it better? Because I don't know, to be honest, if it is actually better than it was before. Okay, please tell me if it is better, because I don't know. So right now, St. John's West, the Liberals won there by 56%. St. John's West, which is right now here 59, 58, is actually not a underperformance by the Liberal Party in this constituency there as well. 10 votes there, 35 votes there, 80, 91. Fairland and Topsail Paradise actually doing somehow better. Labrador now by 200 votes. So this one is gone, I mean, for the Liberals. And yeah, let me just check something now. So right now 19 for the Liberals, 17 for the Conservatives. We already have 1,236. We only have 400 polling stations to report, which is good news as well. Still have around, let's just check something, 434 polls to report. So right now it's still 1917. I mean, many of the seats here are already projected. Let's just check this one and looks like the New Democratic Party can actually win here against the Liberals. At least so far, 11 points sounds like it's going to be enough. I don't know if it is going to be enough or not, but at least so far, looks like it might be. It might be enough, okay? It might be enough. Let's just check here. That's 9 points. This one is interesting. Placentia, it's already 100 votes, but this one is an incumbent Conservative is losing it. Here is still very competitive, only 660 votes. And check here, it's only about 3 percentage points. Well, another incumbent losing, and very competitive. Only 10 votes in Louisport, Twillingate, and it's only 5 polling stations reporting. So that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Right now it's only 0.4. The difference right now is 0.3. Actually, much more competitive, and it's only 500 votes. Okay, 500 votes. We have now 1,275. It's fixed now. Okay, thank you. I mean, I don't know what happened. The internet is quite great. I think it used to work great. Listen to previous live stream and when we use it, I don't know what happened. To be honest, I just restarted it, and right now I think it's better. And another win for the Conservatives right now. The Conception Bay South constituency in metro area of St. John's. 56%. Let's check here. Conception South, where it is. Conception South. This is Bay East here. 57, 56, more the same, just a slightly underperformance. You can see here, look at this. 4, now 14, 55, 108, and 69. Very close there. And Metro right now is much better. I just want to check how many seats we do have left there. I think it was this one, exactly, but we still have 2 to project for the Conservatives, at least if this holds. 1 for the Liberals. Because right now in terms of projections, we're at 11 for the Liberals and 7 for the Conservatives, okay? And this one is still holding. I think this will hold, and this will gonna be a win for the new DP. It's gonna be a very important win actually in the path for the Liberals to lose the majority. And now I have Corner Brook for the Liberals. The in-persons won there 57% if you round it up. Corner Brook. Let's check there. Where it is, Corner Brook. Here, 67, and right now 57. I don't know what's happening, but again, not an underperformance by the Liberal Party. And the lead is now only 0.2, as you can see, about 300 votes, which is very, very impressive in this. But yeah, I mean, we still have about 300 polling stations to report, and that's going to be very, very fast. I suspect it's going to be very interesting to check if they can actually win this. Okay, if the Conservatives can actually overperform by a significant margin and win the things we still have left to count. It's going to be crucial, okay? Because if the Conservatives lose something, they will lose the election. If they win something, they will win the election. That will be interesting to watch, okay? Right now, we still have about 358 polling stations to report. It's going to be crucial. I mean, crucial in all of these battlegrounds here. I mean, at least this 4-1. I mean, this is 100 plus, but still, there's 2 votes. Carboneer, Trinity by the Verde, it's 2 votes right now. 2 votes. We still have about 21 just right here. We have 300 and something in the statewide, if you will, and we still have 21 right here in this constituency. We still have 3 in this one. It's going to be very crucial. It's only 14 votes, but if this Mark Butt can actually win this, that could be interesting, okay? Right now the lead is, so we cannot say that is as a will, but at least the Liberal Party might lose the popular vote. It's only about 100 votes right now. And I don't know if we have finished this. We didn't, so we still have more votes in this region for the Republicans. I'm sorry, for the Conservatives. Sorry. This one as well, that one as well. There's still have votes there. Here probably as well, yeah. But yeah, now 1,329 polling stations reported. Look at this. They just flipped. The Conservative Party just flipped the popular vote, which is a brutal news for them. Even if they might lose the race, but right now it's 18-18. They flipped something here. I don't know. Was here Carboneer, Trinity by the Verde, probably. Now it's at 18-18. They might win this. I mean, I said previously that this was going to be a Liberal win, but because the poll said that. I mean, the poll said a win by only one poll said, and this was from May 2024. But the latest polls were all showing 10, 20, 8, 3. So the closest one was a 3 percentage points lead for the Liberals. Right now, it looks like this might be a win for the Conservatives. I'm not going to say it will be, I'm just saying it might be, okay? But yeah, very, very interesting results. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, if you have a side and you're actually seeing your party overperforming, it's always nice to see, but this is very interesting. I mean, I didn't expect this. I just checked the polls, and sometimes you believe in the polls and they're just not so great stuff. And that is, like in many places in the world, the polls fail a lot. I don't know what the hell they do, but they fail a lot. And right now the lead is 0.2, so the lead is actually increasing. Let's just check something here. The metro difference is actually shrinking as well. But they only have one left in this area. Avalon, look at this, very close. Central, look at this. East, they're winning in every region, the Conservatives, apart from Metro and Avalon, but Avalon is a very small region. Only 2 votes in Lewisburg, so if they can actually they can pick up the Conservatives can actually pick up 50 votes in all of these constituencies, they're going to win 3, and if they win 3, they win the majority, okay? Because this one is still going up. Now Fairland now is almost 4 points. Topsail Paradise is now over 150 votes. Labrador West is now 122. So actually that shrank. There's only 6 polling stations reporting. There are still left to report. Now it's 20 for the Conservatives. The problem is they're leading in most of it. We only have 8 projected it, but now they're leading in 20. I don't know what happened. It was Lewisport, Twillingate, and this would be a very crucial pickup. And right now we only have 1 polling station left to report, so actually this could be a win for the Conservatives, a pickup for the Conservatives, and that'll be crucial for them, okay, in the path to the majority. Right now it's 20 and 16. That is just crucial, okay? That's beautiful if you are a Conservative. And right now we just got 2 wins for the Conservative Party. One was here in Hamburg-Rossmoor, a pickup. And look at the size of the pickup, 20 points. I mean, we still have some polling stations left, but that was a brutal win. Let's just check here, Hamburg or something, how it is called. Hamburg here, 64 for the Liberals, and right now is 58 for the Conservatives. Another win here in Grand Falls, Windsor Buchans, Buchans, I don't know how to say it. And Grand Falls, Windsor, 59 for the Conservatives, 58 for the Conservatives, so just slightly behind. Right now they're at 20. They're almost on track to a majority, which is very, very interesting. I mean, Lewisport Twillingate now is 25 votes, plus Sent is at 53, so most of it now is Conservative, but they're all actually leading it. Can actually they flip this? I don't think so. We still have 7 things to report. Let's just check here in the city. This one is still staying with a lopsided margin, 500 votes. Mount Solo, I mean, they cannot flip this. That will be Sarah losing. This will be. I mean, I don't think it will happen. Topsail Paradise are winning so far. Placentia, St. Mary's, they can flip this. I don't know. We'll see. Right now we're at 85% reporting. Actually, we're doing some progress right now. I don't know why they keep increasing the number of polls. It was 1,665. Now it was 1,670. Now it's 1,672. I don't know why they keep increasing this stuff, but okay. The lead right now is 0.4 for the Conservatives. So it actually can win by a. Now we're at 160,000 votes already reported, so actually doing some progress. I mean, the point is, let's just check votes here in the city, in the same region. Now it's still 12 points, here is still the same. I'm just checking this because if this... Okay, now the Conservatives are at 21. At least leading and elected are at 21. That is sufficient for a majority. I don't know what flipped. Let's check here. It was Placentia, I think. That is an incumbent as well. Only 9 to go. Lewisport, only 1 to go. We're still missing that one. I mean, getting the last polling station, the Liberals get 24 seats. 26 seats. We'll see. Probably not. We don't know. Burin, Grand Bank. They're actually making this thing more competitive. Let's just check how that one was in 2021. Grand Bank, Burin, Grand Bank, where it is, Burin, Grand Bank. It's an incumbent Liberal is here, 60 for the Liberals. Right now they're getting 49. So, and now it's 47 for the Liberals here, differential here, and 58.9% here. So this one is 2 are very close, okay? If they flip both, they're gone, the Liberals, of course. But they still have many competitive races. At least I would say these 4 here are competitive. But I would say right now there are more chances of the Conservatives winning the race instead of the Liberals. Now we have another win in Cape St. Francis, 54 for the Conservatives, an incumbent. Let's just check here. Cape St. Francis here, 63, and this is 54. It's actually an underperformance for the Conservatives there. And yeah, right now, let's just check something. This is almost, now it's 1,441 polling stations. We're almost at 90% reporting, and somehow they increased another time. The polls reported, we increased by 1 again. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I can say that the Conservatives looks like they're on the better place to win the race instead of the Liberals. Although the polls said otherwise, right now I think they're in a better shape to win. Which could not mean, I'm not saying they will win, I'm just saying they can win. Which was not expected. So yeah, we got another update. Now the lead is 0.4. 2016, still 10 now, 10 elected for the Conservatives. And let's just check the margins again here. This is very crucial. We're still standing at the same point. This is still 12 points. And here top. Okay, now 3 votes. 3 votes in Burin Grand Bank. I said this was like 100 not a long time ago, and that's 3 votes. And it's a very small margin, okay? This was not a very small margin when it was. It was 1,000 votes. And now it's 3 votes. We still have 4 polling stations to report. Placentia here, 58 votes. But now Topsail Paradise is already 171. We only have 9 to go. So I don't see it happening. I don't see this 3 flipping. But I see this 4 can actually flip right now. This is the closest races. Avalon is still standing. Metro is now the same point. But they're winning in the popular vote, which is nice to see. And now another win for the Conservatives. A pickup for them in Lewisport, Twillingate. Mark Butt won here by only, I'm going to say only 18 votes. 18 votes. 18 votes. You're hearing me correct. 18 votes. Let's just check here. Lewisport, Twillingate. This was a huge win for the Liberals. 62 to something. I don't know. It was a 25% differential right now. This is a win for the Conservatives in Lewisport, Twillingate. The first, I would say, swing district, if you will, to be projected. Now it's 11 for the. Now another win. Exploits here. 60 for the Conservatives. Exploits where it is here. 55, so another performance. And we already have many of these things projected, as you can see here. But yeah, right now 3 votes still in Burin Grand Bank. I don't know why they keep saying that it's a close race for Lewisport Twillingate, because it's already, everything is counted, so that doesn't matter. It's close, but it's already over. And they have these 2 here. They might flip. If the Conservatives just need 1 to flip, okay? It'll be gone if they can flip 1. Now right now it's 0.2 in the difference. I just want to check the polls we have left. Now we still have 1,472. And now they increased again. Now it's 1,675. I don't know why they keep adding more polls. But okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick break. I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes from now, and I suspect it's gonna be ending very, very soon. I just want to know if the Conservatives are actually winning this thing or not. But I suspect they're gonna win. If they're gonna get a majority or not, that will be crucial to watch. Okay, I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes from now. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. So we got a lot of projections, and right now the Conservatives are at the majority, which is interesting. So we got NAP holding in St. John Center as expected, and then we got a PC again from the Liberals in St. Barb, Lians, Lance or Meadows or Meadows. I don't know how to say it. But Andra, this was a big win, 14 points in the pickup. Let's just check this one. St. Barb or here, 51 for the Liberals. That one got 41. That's 10 points in the performance here. Then we also got Mount Cecil for the Liberals. Okay, Sarah won by only 11. Was I think 14? And when I checked for the first time, but okay, doesn't matter. She won by about 11 in Mount Cecil. 47 for the Liberals. 47 for the Liberals. More the same thing. And okay, we were like that. So we have almost everything projected here. We're still waiting for this one, which will be a new Democratic Party win. Right now, we were still waiting in the Breweries Grand Bank thing, but it doesn't matter. If they hold everything they have right now, it's enough. And Avalon, they actually flipped Avalon, okay, 47.5, 46.9. But Metro is still staying at the same point, but they're winning it by 0.5, okay, in terms of the popular vote. We still have a bit of the votes left. Somehow they keep adding more polling stations, but okay, it doesn't matter. As soon as I have the confirmation that the Conservatives are gonna be having a majority, I'm gonna end the live stream. We're already here for almost 2 hours from now. We're almost here from 2 hours. I don't know, they somehow, I don't know what happened. Let's just refresh the page. Okay. Labrador West going by a very big margin. We still have one poll. I don't know why they didn't projected it. It's only one poll left and they cannot make up 200 and something votes. But okay. And now we only have 100 to go. Now we only have 100. That's always nice to see. So right now 33 votes here, 66 in. I'm not so sure. Probably the Liberals are gonna hold on this seat, but it doesn't matter. Here they still have 3 to go. Paradise is gone. Carboneer Treaty by the Verge is gone. Fogo Island. So it's gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna now say something. This might be so wrong, but I don't think so. I think, based on what I see right now, the Progressive Conservative Party is going to win the election. Okay? I think that's my projection right now. They're going to win the election. The point right now is, with a majority or not with a majority. That'll be the point. But I do think they're going to win the election. Okay? And with almost like 90% secure of that. Okay? The point is they're shrinking. I don't know what's happening in the polls report. I don't know what is happening. But they're going to win the election, okay? Interesting here, PC6 lead over Liberals in Newfoundland and Labrador's general election. I don't know what's happening in this. Look, it's 1,507 right now. I don't know what's happening. Something is wrong with this. I don't know. Okay, now it corrected to 1,553. I don't know. They're probably drunk or something. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, but we don't have more votes. I don't know what's happening as well. We're still waiting for more. Now it's 1 a.m. Now it's 1,518. I mean, crazy. So, I think I'm gonna end the live stream right now because we don't have too much of new stuff to report, and this is taking a while. I don't know. Probably they have some. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, because this is. I don't know what's happening to the pulse report. Somehow they increase and they decrease. But I can assure you that the conservative is gonna win. They're gonna win the race. I don't know if they're gonna have a majority right now, but they can have a good chance of having a majority. Okay, they just need to hold Placentia. They just need to hold this seat and that seat and Fogo Island seat, and probably gonna have a majority. They do, but yeah, right now I do think they're gonna have a majority. They're probably gonna have a majority. I'm not gonna say 100%, but they're probably gonna have a majority. I'm just gonna go to sleep because it's already 1:30 a.m. in Portugal, so yeah, I do have to sleep. But I mean, who do you want to win? I don't know which party. I'm gonna say that I'm probably more right leaning than left leaning. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm center right to right wing. I would say like that. So I would say that progressive conservative are probably the party that are the at least closest to my perspectives. Even though the purpose of this channel is not to do political analysis in terms of which party is better or something. It's just and in terms of doing election analysis and demographic analysis, not in terms of doing political opinion analysis. Okay, so my opinion doesn't matter here. Okay, I try to be as unbiased as possible, even though I do have preferences. Everybody has preferences, and we can try to not to show them, but we do have it. And when we were speaking, for example, in November, even though I'm not a mega Republican. I'm not mega Republican. I'm like a Republican from the past, like Ronald Reagan was. I believe in free market, not in tariffs, like Trump is saying. But the point is, of course, when it comes to the November general election in the United States, of course, I do have a position about every race. Of course, I'm not going to show it because that doesn't matter. But as somebody and as somebody who votes, of course, not in the U.S. nor in Canada, but in Portugal, I do have a position. Okay, and yeah, I just don't want that to be. I just don't want to say that because I don't want you to be influenced by. I don't want you to know, or I don't want you to think that my positions and I'm sure my analysis are going to be influenced by my political position because we all have political positions. We can be unbiased, but we do have opinions. Okay, so I think this is going to be the live stream. Hope you have liked the live stream. We're here for 2 hours, I think, from now. Yeah, almost 2 hours. It's just 15 seconds apart from 2 hours. But I'm going to be very happy. We getting one subscriber. Thank you again for your subscription. But I was not expecting too much out of this live stream. But still, it was nice to watch live stream. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to be here on Thursday for more. Saturdays, Thursdays, Tuesdays, and also Sundays. New videos at 5 p.m. Eastern time every time. So yeah, thank you guys again.